Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Ria Hemnani here. I'm delighted to welcome you all for yet another insightful and interactive session on health and nutrition. In fact, specifically, if I say it is child nutrition, we have a guest, Tripti Khanna, with us on our page. And yes, she has been practicing nutrition for more than a decade, I must say. Just waiting for her to send me a request and then we can have her here. I think Tripti, yes. Tripti, can you see me here? Okay. Meanwhile, I would like to acknowledge the love, the comments and your feedbacks that you all have been sending across so far. Yes, I really appreciate you have been showing all those comments. They are helpful. Yeah. So, Tripti, can you see that? I'm waiting for Tripti Khanna. Hello, Tripti. It's wonderful
Hi,
to have
am I
you here.
audible?
Yes,
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Hope you're doing well too.
Yes,
Yeah.
excellent. So
In fact,
today we are here for the child nutrition.
yes, I'm so delighted to have you here since this was you who introduced me to Instagram platform to go live sessions. So I'm really enjoying increase in the
Great.
followers and imparting knowledge to my viewers, my clients, and getting a wonderful feedbacks from them. So great gratitude to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See, I don't want your talent to get wasted. That's the reason I invited you. And see, today you have invited me. So it's always knowledge sharing which
Right.
will take us ahead.
Yes, yes, much agree.
So, okay.
Yes, so I would like to tell.
Just a moment. Just. Yeah, you can continue. You can continue.
So Tripti Khanna has been into the field of nutrition since more than 15 years earlier. Am I right? I hope I'm not wrong. Yes, it's more than
Yes.
a decade, right? And have been associated to many institutions, many groups, against have been practicing everywhere and guiding people.
I am not able to hear you very well. Hello?
Yes. So are you comfortable now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine, great.
Yes, go ahead, Ria.
So let's lead our viewers with your insights. With your insight, first of all, let's talk on
Okay.
what is child nutrition and why is it important. The main topic of the day is
Okay.
child
So
nutrition.
see, right. So see, nutrition is important in all the stages of life. But then it's extremely important at childhood because this is the time when foundation is there. This is the time wherein you teach the child how to eat, what should be the quantity, and what type of food they should eat. So this is the time wherein they are building their habits. So if you are going to give them all junk and allow them the way they want to eat, they are going to eat the similar kind of food all throughout their life.
Right.
So that's the reason it's very important that being mother, we should be more conscious that what our child are eating, and we should be more conscious from the conception. And it should be now these days I have a lot of clients those who are coming with PCOD and female infertility and all those reasons. And when they come to me, it's from that time itself that you need to take care of yourself. And because once the fetus is grown, in case there are some gestational diabetes is there, or any sort of such complications are there at the time of pregnancy, then there are 80% chances that the child may get obese or may get diabetes in their life. So these are in researches. wherein we have seen most of the childhood obese cases are from gestational diabetes. And that's the reason it's very important that we take care from the conception itself. But of course, once the child is there and that there are some issues you are facing, we need to focus on them and we need to correct them. Unfortunately, most of the parents don't give too much importance to nutrition, and only when the child is sick, they go to doctor. And they are not focusing on daily basis that what my child is eating, and maybe once or twice they give them tonic or any sort of supplementation. Even they are not bothered that what is the supplementation they should be given, what should be the exact dose. So of course all these points are there which we'll be discussing today. What I want that all the viewers, all the listeners, those who are there, they need to be more interactive with us, and they should ask us questions wherein practical questions, what problems they are facing. Like, in case the child is not eating vegetables, or in case there are something which some small issues are there which they want to ask a dietitian, and everyday basis they are unable to ask, we should be addressing them today, rather than going on just on what child nutrition is and how it is important. Of course everyone knows about it, lot of information is there on internet these days. Implementation becomes very difficult, right? Because there are a lot of tantrums of children, and there is a set pattern of each family. In fact, there are many mothers, those who come to me, they tell me that Tripti, हमारे तो घर में ऐसे ही बनता है, अब मैं क्या करूं, हमारे यहाँ तो फ्राइड ही खाते हैं सब, और मजा ही उनको ऐसा सब खाने में आता है. तो फिर वो कल्चर है हमारा, तो वी आर पंजाबीज एंड वी आर सिंधीज एंड वी आर मारवाड़ीज, एंड हमारे यहाँ तो ऐसे ही खाते हैं और ये ही खाने वाला है मेरा बच्चा. तो so now with this pattern you change the diet and you tell me कि मैं उसे क्या खिलाऊं कि उसका weight ना बढ़े. These are the questions they come to me. But then honestly if you ask me, this is the time wherein we need to change. अगर 10 साल से सेम पैटर्न से खाना बन रहा है घरों में, और आपको खुद डायबिटीज है, और आपकी प्रेगनेंसी के टाइम आपको जेस्टेशनल डायबिटीज था, and then that the child is having 80% chances of getting it. So अगर आप फिर भी change नहीं करना चाहते हो अपना lifestyle, then who's going to help you?
Tripti, but I think you need to check with your internet connection. We are losing you somewhere in between.
Okay. Yeah, this is a problem at my home, but can you just see if it is there?
Yeah, as of now you're there, but then just for a fraction of second we lost you twice.
It will go in between and come back.
Okay, yes. Chalo, we'll continue meanwhile.
Yeah. So I was saying that there are people, they tell me कि उनके lifestyle और pattern ही ऐसा है घर का, where they make more of fried food, or there's a culture of eating more of junk or more of maybe aerated drinks. So in that case, what should be the change we should bring in for the children? So of course parents have to be role model. We know that अगर खुद ही हम नहीं खाएंगे healthy, तो kids are not going to listen to us.
Yeah.
If we'll say कि हाँ मुझे तो diabetes है and it is controlled with medicine, and you still eat lot of sugary food and lot of you can say carbohydrates, then child is also going to eat the similar food, right? So that is one of the thing. And of course we know that जैसे अगर कौन सी एज ग्रुप में चाइल्ड है, हमको वहां से स्टार्ट करना पड़ता है. Meaning if the child is in the age group of say toddlers, say 2 to 3, so the requirement at 2 to 3 is different, requirement from 4 to 5 or 4 to 11 is different, and then 11 onwards it is different. But what do we feed the child? We feed same food. We are feeding same 2 chapatis, roti, sabzi, dal. Are we focusing on any other thing? Are we focusing that my child is getting proper iron or not? Is the child getting proper sleep? All these things are there which are important apart from only giving the meal which we are giving. Now of course many of my yoga gurus and all, they tell me कि we come from such a background wherein हम लोग ऐसा खाना खाते हैं जिससे कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगी ही नहीं. हमारा बहुत बैलेंस मील है. Indian meals are very balanced, and most of our families are with grandparents, and they tell us कि कैसे खाना चाहिए, क्या खाना है. But still, there are a lot of medical conditions which are there.
True.
Even with our parents and our great grandparents, they were also having. And the lifestyle is changed now. Earlier, kids used to play, they used to go out, they used to have a lot of physical activity, which is not there now. So we need to see all the changes which are happening in our lifestyle, and accordingly we need to change our nutrition, and accordingly we need to change our eating habits.
Agree.
Right? So in case anyone is having any question, they can come up with the query, and in case you have set any questions, you can ask me.
Yes.
So it will be a two-way interaction.
So yes, that was wonderful up till now. That was really, knowledgeable. And yes, but at times what happens is, mothers themselves don't know what is right. Like, at times when you when you talked about the age group, so कई बार तो उतनी छोटी एज तक का उनको पता है कि ये देना चाहिए for their growth, these foods are good, cereals are good, they make those homemade Cerelacs also, सब कुछ देते हैं, to the little ones. But then as and when the children are growing, especially if I talk about children in around 3rd, 4th standard, जो questioning age आ जाती है बच्चों की, debating age आ जाती है बच्चों की, if you must have noticed. So children at that age, they question a lot. Why not this? Why not that? My friend is eating this. My friend's mama bakes this and that. So they get tempted to out.
Right.
So there comes mothers come in a fix कि यार अब मैं चाहती हूँ healthy खिलाना तो भी the environment is telling my child to eat unhealthy. So how do you help them there?
Right. So that's the reason wherein, a lot of information we need to give to the child. I mean, we as mother, we need to tell them कि क्या healthy है और क्या unhealthy है. We need to give them information not only in the form of, just कि ये हमने बता दिया है. We need to actually sit with them and tell them कि इससे क्या problems हो सकते हैं. Also, we need to involve them in cooking. We need to tell them कि ये कैसे prepare करना है. So when you start involving kids in your cooking and you tell them कि इस fruit, इस vegetable का क्या importance है, because this is the time when it straight away goes into their memory and it is going to be there, settled there. So we need to give them that information. Of course, for the mother, if she doesn't know कि exact कितना food उनको देना चाहिए, what is the enough amount, because at times I have seen mothers overfeeding. They instead of giving one roti, they will always say नहीं दो तो खानी ही पड़ेंगी, तीन तो खानी है, you are growing and you need to eat. The child is saying no mama, I am full, I am okay, I will eat only this much. But mom is like no, तो माँ का दिल है, प्यार तो है ही, तो खा जा बेटा जितना खाना है. So kind of thing is there. So what I feel, you need to analyze that how much is enough for the child. If you are talking from the age group of say 5 till 9, so from 5 till 9, you need to see that your lunch plate, for example, if you're talking about lunch, then in lunch, you need to see एक myplate.com करके website है, there also you can go and you can check out. It's a US FDA website. But apart from that, if you want to know in a general way, so एक हमारी जो normal plate रहती है, उसमें there should be some portion of sabzi, which should be green leafy vegetable. Okay. There should be one portion of a salad. It can be one cucumber, one carrot. It should be whole. It should not be like only 2 pieces of cucumber are there and 2 carrots are there. ऐसा नहीं, full cucumber and carrot should be given because enough of fiber is needed. Then you should give one portion of dal or lentil, and with that, one portion of some carbs, that is your rice or chapati. When you give this type of meal, only then it is called complete meal, and also there should be some form of a dairy product, maybe curd, or you can also give some form of a dessert. So this is what a complete meal for a child of this age group is there. But usually what I have seen in my practice, that most of the mothers are giving roti sabji. Yeah. They don't give dal or they don't give lentils too much. वो इतनी importance ही नहीं देते. रोटी खा ली ना, बस इतना बहुत है उनके लिए.
In fact, they say, okay, चलो कोई सब्जी नहीं खा रहा है, चलो 2 पराठे खा दो, काफी है.
Yeah, so चाय के साथ पराठे खा ले.
Multi-nutrition is lagging, I feel.
Yes, so there are a lot of micronutrients which are needed. There is protein which is deficient in the diet. Most of the Indian diet from the childhood are deficient in protein. We just focus on giving milk. जैसे कि मैंने बहुत सारी मॉम्स को देखा है, even at the age of 15, 16, they give 3 times milk. एक glass सुबह, एक glass around 5, 6, and one at the bedtime. So they are giving 3 times milk, which is not, I mean, which is too much for the child. You don't have to give that much of milk because you are giving food also.
Right.
Then you are giving 2, 3 parathas in the morning, then in the lunch, then in the dinner, and the child is not moving. There is no physical activity. So in that case, definitely the child is going to put on weight.
Right.
However, if child is physically active, going for football or some matches or some kind of dance, then in that case you need to give enough of protein so the muscle mass is better.
Right.
So it is first thing that in all the meals of the child there should be some protein source, like peanut butter could be there, or handful of nuts could be there. There could be dal or lentils, jaise rajma, chola, chana, moong, matki. These are the things which should be there in their meal. Also, if parents can have the same, and if they can have a meal together, nothing like it. But still, if it is not possible for the child, we can do that much. जैसे अगर हम सिर्फ एक पराठा बना के दे देते हैं कि आलू का पराठा खा लो, के any vegetable paratha, or maybe only sandwich. In that case, you are not giving any protein there. So उसमें हम क्या changes कर सकते हैं? We can add some चने की दाल का आटा, that is called बेसन में भी, or you can add ragi. In atta itself, when you are making these parathas, you can add these. You can also make some some kind of cut fruit and sprinkle some seeds over it, some nuts over it. So इस तरीके से अगर आप किसी भी मील को इंटरेस्टिंग बनाएंगे और उसमें थोड़ा सा प्रोटीन ऐड कर देंगे, that is going to help. Also, it is of course very individualistic. Her parent, child, and a family eating is different, so it is very individualistic. So I would request that everyone should go and meet a dietitian once.
Right.
For family counseling, they should understand कि किस तरीके से खाना है. जैसे कुछ families में बहुत ज़्यादा oil consumption होता है. I have seen family of 4 and they take in 1 month they consume 5 liters of oil. So that is too much. मतलब एक बार हम 15 लीटर का ऑयल ले आते हैं क्योंकि सस्ता पड़ता है. You understand? And वो हमारा 3 महीने में खत्म हो जाता है, हमारा 2 महीने में ही खत्म हो जाता है.
Right.
So you imagine how much oil you are giving to the child.
Right.
As and when जब भी बच्चे को कुछ खाने का मन हुआ, हमने कुछ फ्राइड बना के दे दिया, कुछ भी फ्रोजन निकाला, स्माइली या फ्रेंच फ्राइज, एंड वो फ्राई करके दे दिया, दैट इज नॉट हेल्दी. Whereas जैसे अगर हम कुछ फ्रेश बना के दे सकते हैं, दैट इज मोर easy, and we can also give nuts and fruits. Usually make a timetable, जैसे एक पैटर्न बना लिया, एक मेन्यू प्लानिंग बना ली किसी एक दिन की, and then you can just follow that for a week. Again, you can have another menu planning for another week. So like that, if you set a plan for your family, you are not going to have any metabolic disorders then. Right?
So the
So
key,
this is what I would like to.
so the key is the consistency in the timings, the eating at regular intervals, right? If we as a family form the
Yes.
pattern, the health issues
Yes.
will not so certainly arise.
Absolutely. And in case they are not aware of okay, how much is enough, kitna khana dena hai for this age group, like say from the age group of 5 till 9 or 10, what should be the ideal portion size, or kitna protein, kitna carbohydrate chahiye. So that for that they should take a diet consultation. They should understand कि kitna is enough for my child. Because if you see that your child's growth chart, जैसे growth chart रहता है which is available on online, एंड काफी बार पेरेंट्स को पता है कि उनका बच्चा ओवरवेट है या बहुत अंडरवेट है. इट इज ऑब्जर्व्ड, आई मीन यू कैन सी कि ये बच्चे में वेट ज्यादा दिख रहा है या
Yeah, you're there. Yes, we can have you.
there was a call. I was saying that many a times we are we are lacking in information कि हमको कितना, how much is enough. So you should take a consultation with a dietitian and then analyze कि how much is enough for the child. That is
Right.
very important because for every child it is different.
So Tripti, this reminds me of a question that many a times mothers क्या करती कि हम तो अब बड़े हो गए, हम लोग तो अपना तो बहुत डाइट कर लेते हैं, let's give parathas to children in place of chapatis. So how well do you suggest that? मतलब कई
Now
बार
see,
बच्चों ने तो
yeah, right.
खेलना है, तो मदर्स बोलती कि बच्चों ने तो पूरा दिन खेलना होता है, उनका तो डाइजेस्ट हो जाता है, उनको क्या पतले पतले फुलके देने, पराठे बना के देते हैं. So how do you, what do you have
Yeah,
to
so again, the best person to analyze and to say is mother. If mother is of a nature wherein overfeeding, then she will give paratha. But if mother knows कि मेरा बेटा फुलके भी अगर उसे जितनी भूख लगी है उतना खा लेगा, जैसे अगर 3 या 4 फुलकास भी उसको खाने हैं, he can eat. So in that case, I don't think you need to make separate food for the child.
Okay.
It's absolutely fine. Whatever is prepared at home for everyone, you are giving same food to the child. Because if you keep this habit कि तुम ये खा लो, हम ये खा लेंगे, हम diet कर रहे हैं, आप मत करो, that is not the correct thing. Everyone should have a healthy eating habit in the family. And there should be some salad, there should be dal, there should be lentils, and they should not have psychologically also. I mean, they should not have this feeling wherein my parents are dieting or I will also have to diet when I grow up. You understand? So that fear should not come. I
Exactly.
remember with this one of my consultations, जिसमें there was a girl of 6 years and her weight was 40 kgs, and the 6 years girl was 40 kgs and parents were scared and they came to me saying that we need to reduce her weight. She's just 6 years old and she was overweight, and that's the first thing I told them that fear बच्चे के अंदर मत लाइए with the food. They were so skeptical. They said that we are not giving rice, we are not giving rice or sweets to my child, we are not giving chocolates, even we are not allowing her to go to birthday parties. We should not be so restrictive with the child, even if the child is little overweight. Because at the age of 6, as I said that many a times it is, if mother is having gestational diabetes, बच्चे को at the young age of 5, 6, 7 उनको obesity के chances रहते हैं. So lifestyle and diet plays a major role there. पर उसमें अगर बच्चे को हम फिजिकल एक्टिविटी में इन्वॉल्व कर दें, दैट इज मच बेटर देन टेलिंग देम कि ये आपको बिल्कुल नहीं खाना है, राइस इज नॉट अलाउड और चपाती इज नॉट अलाउड फॉर यू. इफ यू स्टार्ट सेइंग this to the child, this again gets registered in their mind, and when they grow up it becomes very they start eating junk and all more.
Yeah.
Because they say मेरा तो बॉडी ही ऐसा है, मैं ऐसे ही खाऊंगा. Because I have clients of this age group also of say 18 or 19, and they eat only maybe 2 sabzis, aloo or gobi, and only 2 types of you can say dal, sirf yellow dal, that also 2 types. They will not eat anything else in this world. No sabzi, nothing, because they have been grown up like that.
Right.
तो अगर हम बच्चे ने बोला कि मुझे ये नहीं खाना, I don't eat भिंडी or I don't eat this, and we keep telling them it's okay, don't eat this, ये तो ये खाता ही नहीं है, इसको तो ये पसंद ही नहीं है. So then the child is never going to eat.
Yeah. Subconsciously.
Whereas if we start
Subconsciously we are feeding into the child's mind that it is okay, what you like you can have, but instead we can educate the child about the food nutrition, that what he or she is missing out
yes,
by not having.
yes, absolutely. And then there are kids those who are into sports. जैसे कुछ बच्चे होते हैं जो स्केटिंग में जा रहे हैं, स्विमिंग करने जा रहे हैं, एक्स्ट्रा फिजिकल एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं. In that case it's very important that we give them enough of nourishment.
Right.
जैसे जैसे हम बात कर रहे हैं कि हमको बहुत ज्यादा ओवरफीड नहीं करना है, सेम वे इफ द चाइल्ड इज doing physical activity and you see that the child is malnourished, is not having enough of weight in the body, we need to then give enough of supplements, enough of diet, which is improving their stamina and strength.
Right.
So it's equally important to analyze that what your child need is, and then implement the food habits into them.
Right. So Tripti, we have a viewer asking that by the age of 25, 35, we get so much busy in our work routine that junk food is get involved into our diet unwillingly also, even if I do not want, out of choice also, many times we get to eat junk food. So at that age, do you recommend vitamins, supplements?
Of course. See, these are two different questions. Of course, junk food will come into our life, even if you want or you don't want.
Right.
Because if you are busy or you're going out somewhere, or as you said that some of your friends are eating it, so kids will get tempted and they ask कि हमको भी यही खाना है, burger खाना है या pizza खाना है, or else you are so busy that you say okay, it's okay, Saturday Sunday you can have it. So of course, as I said, it should be once in a week. It should be some days wherein you can have this junk. Don't make it a routine. Don't let your child order from Swiggy every time, or don't just keep on doing it every second, third day. Make it like once in week, once in 15 days. It is no harm. Also make it a small portion, maybe only in the morning time when the metabolism is high you can have something junk. So if you have some set rules for your family, it is always going to be helpful. But if you don't have any such rules, and as and when they want they are eating it, then it will be very difficult for us to control them.
Right.
The second question of supplementation is extremely important, because parents, they don't know that iron and zinc are extremely important for focus and concentration as well. When the child is not eating proper food, homemade food, they may fall into deficiencies. So supplementation is excellent. Like I give supplementation to my son, that is Zincovit.
Okay.
Also because of say right now, because of pandemic, we should give some supplementation to children, because we know that they are not eating enough of vegetables.
Okay.
We know they should be eating at least 4 servings of vegetables or 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, which they are not eating.
Right.
So in that case, we need to give them some supplementation. Of course, like there is something called essential fatty acids, which is omega-3. So you might have heard of 7Cs, or you might have heard of omega-3 supplementation. We should give that to our children, because we are not eating fish, we are not taking flaxseed oils also. And we eat a lot of junk, we eat other foods which are increasing omega-6. So there should be a particular ratio of omega-6 to omega-3.
Okay.
So supplementation is altogether a different topic and a very vast topic.
Right.
But if you ask me for children, which two good supplements are there, then there should be a multivitamin, which is like A to Z, or Zincovit, which is enough for them if you give any of these once
Okay.
in a day. And then once in a week give junk, not everyday basis. In fact, if you can prepare at home, like you are preparing a lot of stuff at home, which is a combination of, you can say, junk, and you're making it healthier.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. You can share your recipes on your Instagram page. They can go to my page and they can check that how they can improve on their eating habits. That will help, because जैसे अगर pizza भी खा रहे हैं, तो you order a thin crust pizza, have a lot of veggies over it. So if you start implementing small habits, that is going to be the memory of child.
Right.
कि हाँ, thin crust pizza is more healthy, my mama said.
Right.
And if I add on these vegetables, it will be healthier. Or if I eat a burger which is a whole wheat burger, that is healthier, my mom said. So if we start talking in these terms to them, it will be there in in their mind. So I would suggest that we should be more interested in nutrition,
Right.
and the child will learn.
Yes, yes. That is, they see and they do. The funda follows
Yes.
the same way. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Fine. So next comes
Okay.
make them eat vegetables. How do, that's a big task for many of the mothers. Like we know, like as you said, 4 servings or 4 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. So yeah, how do you make them eat those vegetables?
Yeah, that's a great question. Most of the mothers are struggling that I am not able to give enough of vegetable to my son. वो तो कुछ खाते ही नहीं है, और it's a task. I mean, mothers get furious and they also get tensed कि अब खाने का टाइम है, बच्चे को खिलाना है, उसमें तो 1 घंटा चला जाएगा. सब्जी नहीं खाने वाले हैं. So all those things also a child is observing. But then what I do, I'll tell you. जैसे एक दिन आप बनाइए ग्रीन चपाती, जिसमें आप पालक ऐड कर सकते हैं अपनी रोटी में. Then one day you can add beetroot, so that is red chapati. Then one day you can have yellow chapati, which is with besan and some haldi in it. So this is how when you are giving different colors of chapati, they will like it and they will eat sabzi. Also start giving जो हमारे घर में normal सब्जियां बनती है, जैसे लौकी है या जो थोड़ी थोड़ी डिसइंटरेस्ट से वो लोग खाते हैं, वो सब्जियां भी आप ऐड करना शुरू कर दीजिए. मतलब उनको प्लेट में तो रख के देनी ही है. Many a times when they are very hungry, they will eat it. Right. And they will relish it. So you need to observe that child is hungry or not, क्योंकि ये तो एक biological need है. See, if you're hungry, you will eat anything, whatever is given to you. Right? So first the child should be hungry enough. So you need to understand that this hunger is actual hunger or is it a craving? Okay. So this step is not only for kids, it is for mothers, it is for everyone. कि हमें ये analyze करना है that is it a craving or is it hunger? Right. So how will you analyze that? अगर आपको actually भूख लगी है, you will you give sabzi to the child or you give paratha, you give any damn thing the child is going to eat. But if there is a craving, they will order, they will say मुझे तो ये ही खाना है. Right. So that is when you need to analyze कि हाँ इसको अब actually भूख लगी है और ये time है जब मुझे उसको healthy कुछ option देना है. Right. What I have started doing that I keep lot of food stuff handy, जैसे कि nuts हैं, seeds हैं, then I keep whole wheat bread which is there, peanut butter is there, lying at the shelf. My son is now 8 years old, so उसको भूख बहुत से 3 hours में उसको भूख लगती है. He comes to me कि कुछ खाना है. Many a times I am busy in my work. So what I do, I'll tell you. कुछ cut fruits रखे रहते हैं फ्रिज में. So I'll tell him कि फ्रिज में watermelon है. You can have watermelon. You can have apple. You can have this. So I give only. I try to give only good options, healthier options. But at times he will come and he will tell me, no, I want to eat something chatram. I want to eat something crispy. I want to eat something different. So they will come with these things. So when child is coming to you कि नहीं मुझे तो कुछ ऐसा ही खाना है, chips खाने हैं, कुछ ऐसा खाना है. So in that case we should be having enough of munching options for them. So जैसे you can have roasted makhana. Yeah. Quickly you can make some roasted makhanas. You can make some popcorns for them. So these things we do. Then you can also give mathri, घर पे बनी हुई mathri. Of course it is fried, but it is still better than biscuits, cookies. It is better than candies. It is better than lot of other foods which we give in packet form which comes in the market. So हमको कुछ ऐसी चीजें बना के घर पे रखनी पड़ेंगी. Only then the child is going to eat only healthy stuff which we want. Also you can start giving something like कुछ bananas हैं, कुछ cut fruits हैं, nuts हैं, seeds हैं. Then only I keep like bread and peanut butter. Even he'll be able to spread it and he can eat those in between. So these are the things which we as mother we need to keep at home instead of keeping chips and cookies and Oreos and biscuits. We need to give these. Of course ऐसा नहीं है कि हम कभी नहीं देने वाले हैं, कि हम कभी Oreos ही नहीं देंगे, कभी biscuits ही नहीं देंगे. But if you know the child is overweight, if you know the child is throwing tantrums or having the child is hyperactive, or there are certain conditions wherein I shouldn't be giving this. Right. And if as mother you are still allowing your child to eat it, then that is not correct. Yeah. So we need to be more conscious.
Many a times mothers give in to their children's demands कि भाई अब मैं थक गई हूँ, नहीं खा रहा, अब मैं क्या करूँ, कुछ तो खाएगा ना, मैं भूखा थोड़ी ना रखूंगी. So there are the times they just give in and they allow the children to eat whatsoever they want. Chips खा रहे, चलो पेट तो भरेगा. The target that comes to then comes to पेट भरना instead of nutrition देना.
तो आजकल एक एड भी आता है ना कि आपने पेट तो भर दिया, कि आपने पोषण दिया है बच्चे को. So I mean these advertisements, I'll tell you, are sometimes so catchy and they are interesting as well. पर क्या हो रहा है कि because of lot of advertisements बच्चे हमसे वही चीज डिमांड करते हैं.
Exactly.
They come and they ask us कि नहीं हमको तो वही जो उसमें चुपा चुप दिखा रहे हैं, I want that only, and my friend is having that chupa chup, I will also eat. And so these are the things which they will ask. Yeah. But as parents we need to give them in moderation.
Especially
मतलब ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि
especially
या
the health drinks, you know, the Bonvita, Horlicks, and all such stuff. So they are so much. The advertisements are so tempting कि वो खाते ही वो वो वाला दूध पीते ही इतने एनर्जेटिक हो गए. देखो मम्मा मुझे भी दे. I
आई नो
all if I
आई नो आई मीन दे आर सो टेम्पटिंग. हमको भी लगता है कि हाँ, अगर हम रेस में जा रहा है तो बॉर्नविटा पिला के भेजेंगे तो रेस में जीत जाएगा बच्चा.
exactly.
सो ऑल दोस थिंग्स आर देयर. पर जैसे एक्चुअली मैं बताऊं ना, तो कुछ पेरेंट्स सच में बहुत ज्यादा डरे हुए हैं कि उनके बच्चे में ओवरवेट हो रहा है या बहुत ज्यादा अंडर नरिश्ड है. पर मैं जो एज अ डाइटिशियन बोलूंगी कि ये एक बायोलॉजिकल नीड है. ओके, हमें सिर्फ उनको ये बताना है कि व्हाट इज करेक्ट ईटिंग एंड व्हाट इज नॉट, व्हाट इज हेल्दी ईटिंग एंड व्हाट इज नॉट.
Right.
And we need to involve them in daily cooking. We need to not punish them कि अब तुमने ये चीज नहीं किया तो तुमको ये नहीं मिलेगा. We shouldn't bribe them कि अब तुमने ये पढ़ाई की तो तुमको ये मिल जाएगा.
Right.
Whatever they want to eat.
Hmm.
So these kind of the attitudes which are there, we need to stop.
Right.
And we need to introduce them to a complete meal system जिसमें there is vegetable, there is salad. We need to eat in front of them and we need to tell them that it's very tasty, it's very healthy, and how it is going to help. These things when we start doing, it will in a long run they get imbibed in them.
Yeah.
Just say for example, if I'll tell you my thing, when I was young, I used to be very you can say very fussy eater.
Okay.
Okay. And my mom used to always tell me कि कुछ ढंग से नहीं खाती है ये, पता नहीं क्या करेगी बड़े होके, and all that. And look at me now.
अब तो सबको बता रही.
you know so that's the thing कि वो धीरे धीरे आ जाता है. Then when I went to hostel, I started eating. I was never very much into लौकी की सब्जी and all the vegetables. But when I went to hostel, I started eating anything and everything. बिकॉज वहां पे खाना इतना अच्छा मिलता नहीं था. फिर मुझे समझ में आने लग गया क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है किस मील का. देन वंस यू ग्रो अप, यू ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड कि आपको किस टाइप का योर बॉडी शुड लुक लाइक, हाउ यू वांट इट टू बी. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स इट कम्स विद टाइम.
Right.
And the child is going to eat that way. But the moment they understand कि हाँ ये एक healthy खाने का pattern है, that is from the childhood.
Right.
So we need to analyze that. Also, there are a lot of mood swings these days I see. जैसे बहुत ज़्यादा tantrum. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of mood swings are there. If you see that children live through tantrums and they don't eat on time, or they are having a lot of mood related issues, or maybe you can say concentration, focus is less. They are most of the time on their gadgets, right? So when we talk about mood swings, there are two vitamins which are very, very important. That is iron and zinc. Okay, so many a time there is iron and zinc deficiencies which are there in children because they are not eating enough of vegetables, they are not eating enough of grains or pulses, I would say, and they just focus on carbohydrates.
Tripti, we
Right?
are losing.
So can you hear me?
We are losing you again, often again.
Hello? Yeah, can you?
There is some internet issue at her end. I think she'll rejoin, send me a request again. Meanwhile, I hope that was much informative for you all. Yes, we are waiting for Tripti to rejoin the session. Yeah.
Hi.
So you're back
Sorry.
again.
Sorry for the internet issue, and I'm really struggling here in Pune as I'm back with the internet.
I think. Can you switch over to your 4G, your mobile data, instead of the Wi-Fi?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where were we?
Um, in fact, during this, even I missed out. Anyway, I
Yeah,
mean,
I was talking about two.
mood
Yeah,
swing.
I was talking about two important nutrients. So this is iron and zinc, which is for the mood swing.
Okay.
So if you observe that your child is having mood swing, you need to find out that the iron levels are good or not, and start supplementing them with zinc. You will see that their focus concentration is also improved, specifically maths. If you see that maths is not good, then in that case you need to give zinc and iron supplementation to
Okay.
the child.
Fine.
Any queries you have, Dia?
Yes, I would also like to know that I've heard of juvenile diabetes, and I many a time see that children are coming across hormonal imbalance. So how can our diet help them maintain those hormones?
See, diabetes and hormonal imbalance के लिए ना very important is that if you come across these things कि डॉक्टर आपको ये बता रहे हैं, then in that case you need to first check DNA. So there is a DNA test done, and as per DNA, if we give diet to the child, we see better results. So there is an entire DNA report which comes, and in that we see there are certain gene type in
Okay.
which chances of diabetes are high. They are predisposed to even cancer. They are predisposed to many medical disorders.
Right.
So if you want to do, you can check out on our website, and you will get to know, or you can get in touch with me directly. So there is a DNA test which needs to be done, and then we can give them a modified diet for that. Also for say juvenile diabetes, it's completely a different topic in which we need to see that what is the insulin dose we are giving, and accordingly we need to check their carbohydrate intake and their sugar intake in the day, and then we plan out a diet. For other hormonal imbalance which are there, like there is, you see that some kids, they look as per their age, they look very big. I mean, you'll
Yeah.
say it's not tall and it's not, giant type. So there is gigantism which is there. It is again a hormonal and a genetic disorder which is there. So ये चीजें जो है ये हमको टेस्ट करने के बाद we can give them a modified diet. And it's again there are a lot of other complications which are there. Say जैसे hyperactive child होते हैं, उनके लिए भी टेस्ट होते हैं. Once we know that the child is hyperactive, only then we give them a modified diet.
Okay.
जनरली कोई भी माँ के अगर हमको ऐसे बताती है कि हाइपर एक्टिव किड है, एंड देन वी नीड टू गिव अ डाइट चेंज, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू जज,
Right.
राइट. सो दैट्स द थिंग. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, आई थिंक जनरल लोगों के लिए हैबिट पे काम करेंगे हम, जैसे कि हैबिट बिल्डिंग पे. We will see that the child is having more of complex type of carbohydrates, जैसे multigrain rotis है, whole wheat breads है, more of salads है, more of vegetables है. If we focus on a healthy eating habit, so they will not have metabolic disorders later on. Also
Right.
see that the child is having enough of sleep, and you are not very pushy on the food, completing their food, or having or overeating. We need to see all those things.
Yeah. So here
Acha,
is,
somebody is asking.
if my son is hyperactive, then can I give him mangoes? Because he loves, but because of sugar content की वजह से can't give him.
No, you can give mango, but you need to see that you are not giving too much of mangoes, जैसे कि in the form of milkshakes or in the form of आम का रस जो हम बनाते हैं, that we don't have to give. if you give whole mango, one mango in a day, it's absolutely okay. Because what is restricted in hyperactivity is processed sugar,
Yeah.
which is like candies and cakes and pastries, and ये हमको बंद करना है. पर अगर हम fruit sugar की बात करते हैं, that is not harmful for the child. You can give. In fact, you should give more fruits and vegetables. The more
Yeah.
alkaline diet you give, the better it is.
Right. In fact, that was about to be my next question. That many a times mothers are confused with if we should give sugar to children or not. They say milk. Mein. I normally don't give sugar in milk. I tell them avoid as much as you can.
Right. So
Since
you can give milk में sugar if you are giving once only. If you are giving milk once, give milk में sugar, give milk में गुड़ वाला शक्कर, give honey in it, give
okay.
1 spoon of Ensure or Pediasure in it. It's absolutely fine. But if you're giving 3 glasses of milk in a day, you don't have to give sugar.
No, but then what happens is, children want after meals, like that's a culture in our house. That, I have been brought up in that pattern, and now that is being passing on to the children as well. That after the meals, they have a habit of having little sweet. So now we have switched over to healthier sweets, like we have dates or maybe a cube of gur, something like that. But the
हाँ, तो
sugar
सबसे अच्छा वही है. Yeah, give गुड़ चना, give गुड़ चना or give dates. That is the best thing. You can
yeah.
make some kind of chikki at home and keep, and have at least after 1 hour of meal.
Okay. Achha.
Yes. So that's better because then it will help in better digestion.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are overfeeding. You are giving food which is carbohydrates, and then you are giving sugar again.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is there. Besan laddu, no. नेहा ने पूछा है बेसन लड्डू दे सकते हैं क्या हाइपर एक्टिविटी में. If she is asking for hyperactivity, no.
Okay. So can I give vitamin D to my teenage daughter?
Yes, you can. Of course, ask your dermatologist or ask your doctor that what is the reason why do you want to give vitamin E? Is it because of skin? Is it because you have any specific reason why you want to give vitamin E? Is it for immunity purpose? Only then. If the child is eating enough of nuts and seeds, you don't have to give separately any vitamin E. You can give a multivitamin instead.
This is vitamin D. D for dog.
Vitamin D. Okay. So Vishakha is asking vitamin D. Of course, you need to analyze first अगर vitamin D deficiency है, then we have to give supplement.
Okay. So what are the natural resources of vitamin D, if you could, tell to our
Sun
viewers?
exposure.
Okay.
The bestest vitamin D will get is, sun exposure. If in COVID time you are not able to go out, then at least you need to expose yourself for 10 to 15 minutes outside. Maybe if in your balcony you get enough of sunlight, go and stand there. You need to expose your face, your neck, your back and hands and feet to the sun for 10 to 15 minutes between the time of 10 to 3 p.m. 10 in the morning to 3. जैसे कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि सुबह सुबह की धूप is very good. It is not.
Okay.
As per the research, if you want better vitamin D in your body, you need to expose between 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and for 10 to 15 minutes. That is the time for sun exposure. In case you want to know food, so food mein so milk products are there. Then there is mushroom, which is very good. There is cheese, which is good. There are some animal sources which are good, like fish. But then they will not give enough of active vitamin D which we need.
Okay.
So for that we have to take supplementation अगर बहुत ज़्यादा deficiency है. First of the thing is you need to check कि deficiency है क्या. अगर नहीं है then don't give.
Okay, so I must really thank you on this, Tripti, because this was my myth, I must say, until now that I was following. I used to send my children down to play in the sun before 9:30. मैं बोलती थी सुबह सुबह की धूप लो, बाद में you have to come back home. So
yeah. So what is she asking? I'm not getting. Hyper gussa.
Yes, she is facing a lot of tantrums from her child.
Yeah. So as I said, जैसे अगर आप मूड स्विंग्स देखते हैं, टेंट्रम्स देखते हैं, तो फर्स्ट गो एंड चेक, ब्लड वर्क कराइए, उसमें चेक करिए हिमोग्लोबिन, आयरन कितना है, जिंक लेवल्स कितने हैं, तो एक मिनरल एंड विटामिन प्रोफाइल होता है, वो कराना है. इन केस आयरन डेफिशिएंसी आती है, then in that case you have to give supplementation of iron. You will see drastic reduction in tantrums, and जो anger throw करते हैं या बहुत ज्यादा गुस्सा हो जाता है, उसको कम करने के लिए डाइट में सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट आयरन रहता है. बट अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि हम तो इनफ फ्रूट्स वेजिटेबल अच्छे से खा रही है और फिर भी ऐसा सब हो रहा है, देन देयर कुड बी सम अदर रीजंस ऑल्सो, जैसे स्लीप नहीं प्रॉपर है, या कॉन्स्टिपेशन रहता है, या गट इश्यूज हैं. जैसे कि कुछ बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं जिनको गट प्रॉब्लम रहती है, यानी उनको डाइजेस्ट नहीं होता है कोई स्पेसिफिक फूड, जैसे ग्लूटेन डाइजेस्ट नहीं होगा या मिल्क डाइजेस्ट नहीं होगा, तो वो बहुत चिड़चिड़ करते हैं.
Right.
I mean, you will see that they are not happy all the time. They're having some or the other issue going on, and they are cranky. So if you observe that the child is cranky, please see that the gut is proper or not. मतलब जैसे आपको gut health के लिए सबसे important है दही. Every day give one katori of dahi to the child. You will see that unka motions are proper. If motions are good, they will not have any issues with moods. Mostly we see that constipation अगर रहता है तो होता है ये, या फिर अगर वो आयरन कम खाते हैं, आयरन डेफिशिएंसी रहती है, then.
So yes, that was really informative, Tripti. I really
Thank you
enjoyed.
so much.
I'm sure that my viewers have also enjoyed, and you have done a lot of justice to most of their queries, I must say. And yes,
Thank you so much.
I am really
And
delighted.
pleasure is mine. Pleasure is mine. Keep rocking. Keep doing these live sessions. We are enjoying, and I am sure all your followers are also enjoying the live
Yes,
sessions. At
hopefully.
least in the lockdown time, we are sharing some good knowledge here.
Right. I appreciate that. And yes, to all our viewers, I would like to tell you that Tripti is a nutritionist practicing, since I told you earlier, practicing since more than a decade. You can follow her page on Swast Life. She is a nutritionist practicing in Pune, and must say pan India. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have online consultations as well. You can check my page as well. It is Trippy for Health. And in case you have any queries which you were unable to ask here in the live session, you can reach out to me on my page. You can message me, or you can message Ria, and we would be glad to answer that.
Yes, definitely. And you can surely like this comment, send your comments even after the session, and please share this page to your friends and family. Thank you so much. And thank you.
Thank you, Ria.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.